Hello professionals, I welcome you all to another tutorial video on our fire suppression system design. In our last session, we discussed about the fire department connection FDC. In today's video, I will be elucidating on the pipe sizing system. Having specified for our sprinkler head, where we distributed the head into different spaces in our project, and we've designed for the piping configuration, which for this project it is a tree configuration, where this is our main pipe and all these blue are our sub main, or you call it cross main, or you call it branch pipes. We now have to proceed to the pipe sizing procedure, and I've also explained that we have two methods of sizing a sprinkler pipe system. So it's either we use the pipe schedule method or we use the hydraulic calculation method. So for the pipe schedule method, the method is simply based on the building occupancy classification, where we have different specification for different occupancy type. So here is as specified by NFPA 13. So for 1-inch pipe, the maximum numbers of sprinklers it can hold or it can contain is 2 sprinkler heads. For 1.25 inch, which is 32 mm, right? So it's 4 sprinkler in total number. For 1.5 inch is 7 to 15 2.5, and for ordinary as at 1 inch 2 as the list goes forward. So the system simply implies we only use the maximum number of sprinkler in a branch. So with that, we'll be able to finally size our main, and we'll be able to design the sprinkler pipe. You could observe that for the extra hazard classification is not in the list because the system requires us to use the hydraulic calculation method. Although this picture shown is basically for CPVC pipe, which is the plastic pipe. We still have for steel pipe, which is a major instrument we do use in the industry. So we have 2, 4, 7, 15, 50. Here we have 2, 3, 5, 10. What this is trying to extrapolate is that it's also a factor of the sprinkler material, so for steel and for copper. So having apprehended the different pipe schedule, you also need to understand that the process of going through this list can sometimes be cumbersome. In that sense, I deduced from the NFPA recommendation. So for 1 inch, which is 25 mm, I do use 1 sprinkler if the sprinkler branch is at the end of a connection. But if it is at the middle or any area in the system layout, I do use 2 sprinklers. If it's at the beginning of the sprinkler system, I do use 3 sprinklers. The reason for that is just to reduce the head pressure. And for 32 mm, which is 1 by 1/4 inch, 2 at the end, and for the general layout I do use 3 sprinklers, while for the start or the beginning of the layout I do use 4. So what this defines is that the recommendation is also a factor of the sprinkler position. Likewise, it is a factor of the pipe material. So let's try to actualize the design process. We always work on sprinkler system from the end of the layout in an ascending order. So using this our layout now, this our sprinkler pipe will be using 25 mm. CP. $25 so your copy is my CP. So we place this one here to make it 25. So let's proceed to the distribution network. So let's copy CP again. So and we rotate it RO. CP. So here's our another 25 mm. So going through this route, so that means our pipe that is coming from here will also be 25 mm, which is 1 inch. So we still have another 25 mm here, CP base point. So here's it. Considering this, we have 25 mm here, and we'll be having another 25 mm here because it's at the start of the layout, since we have our zone contortion layer here. So we have 25 mm here. So we have 25 here, 25 here, although these are the middle. So we'll be having another 25 here, CP. We'll be having another 25, one coming here, and still one that branch.